Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've arrived in the small team game, sitting here on Supreme Isthmus in a 4v4. We got the red team featuring Blodeer, who's just slaving away in the water. X Factor live, playing front. Baby Air, who's a 5 Chevron 23 OS player from China. And Ice Brew, I think this is Domino, also playing slave against the blue team, featuring Pro High Gain, IWC, the world's #1 Geo player in the club, and a man who is almost 80 OS in APH, Amir. Also slaving in the water, making titles. Not predictable, so this is Supreme Straits in a small team game setting, so you know the drill. Most players just spawn front and contest this reclaim, and then I imagine we see some kind of quick tech. So let's see how this goes. We got 3 labs versus 2, it looks like. Darth Revan moving to the front line with his commander, already moving into that thug production. Trying to cap these mexes. He's getting a good amount of this reclaim too. 2 res bots here in the front line for high gain. Just inching forward, creeping towards these thugs. It's going to be pushed away for now. Looks like IWC's got that construction turret up. He's moved his commander to the front line, just making some Centurions, and Darth Revan just continuing to take up space, sitting on top of all this reclaim here. Done a really nice job actually putting a lot of forward pressure on here. He's capping these plus 4.3 mexes, denying the 4.3 mexes for the enemy team, so like to see that. In the club, trying to get this Geo up. Looks like he reclaimed his vehicle lab. He's got 3 construction vehicles out now. And both teams just funneling all of their resources into the frontline players. We got a couple of expanding cons here from our man Baby Air. Still has that vehicle lab up, and he is trying to get this Geo online. Got a bunch of thugs here on the front line. Again, looks to be in a bit of trouble. He's kind of playing with fire here. Thugs, I believe, have a higher movement speed than commanders, right? What was that, 45 speed versus the 38? So if you can get in range, you can run down these commanders. But yeah, IWC calling for some twin guards here. Like some blitzes and grunts right behind the enemy army. Nice D-guns go out. And we do have some higher thug numbers here. So pawns are going to jump on top of the army. Get that juicy flanking damage on top of the thugs and clear a lot of them out. Most of them are actually pretty low health too, so don't think they'll be lasting much longer. Rocket bots for IWC on the front line just shelling away right now. And I think the blue team might have kind of turned the tides on this front line here. X Factor forced to pull back. He's got some more thugs coming up.
Commander self-destructed.
Like a self-D on a commander somewhere. Didn't quite see it. Must have been on the other side of the map. And got Blodeer moving into the water, making some hovers. So this is going to be really strong for raiding. Looks like this T2 lab finished just in time. He's got a single bull coming out. Would like to see some lightning tanks. He doesn't know these hovers are going to be coming here, so we'll have to see how much damage those get done. I see Brew still playing battery. And no build power on this T2 lab, so really big blunder there. Got high gain continuing to print some thugs. Really doing a good job pushing back this push from the red team. And Blodeer releases the hovers, so these are going to come out very quickly. Good thing for Inda Club, if he gets a radar up here, he should be able to spot this with a decent amount of time to have some kind of reaction. Maybe he gets some jags out, something like that. But for now, he's just content to continue producing some bulls. Yeah, finally the team is alerted of these hovers. And he got to start making some jags. Where is Amir's commander? He made it all the way to the water. He's capping these mexes. I'm a bit worried about this front line. There's tons of thugs here. It looks like some missile trucks, and a Tsar is already out. So that's how you shut down this kind of T1 attack. But there should be a couple of bulls making their way to the front line. Yeah, Jag's coming out now to help shut down these hovers. Got an LT desperately trying to get put up. And I think this little run-by attempt should be shut down here. But the Tsar is out. So first shot's going to come out. That's going to let the blue team know this really high quality unit is out. Oh my gosh, 5%. Commander goes down. Really nice catch there. Both commanders have to back up against this Tsar. Another unit that outranges, outspeeds commanders, so you can definitely run them down. Even got set target from the Tsar on that commander. And more hovers in the backline here, kind of waiting to strike, but I don't see any supporting Jags to defend against this. Yeah, I got a Starlight coming up. I would like to see a T2 Khan come out pretty soon to help shut this down, but I guess Starlights are a decent response to the Tsars on the front line. Oh, there's two here. Gonna get some Quakers and the radar and the jammer. Jags and Bulls making short work of this T1 spam in front of the Tsars, but it's just a matter of time before they get closer to the front line. Looks like Enda Club is going to be killed by a destroyer here, perhaps. He's trying to cloak. But I think he should end up going down here shortly enough. Got Icy Brew moving into the water himself, trying to get out some of his own destroyers. Don't really like that move. It's a lot of metal. Looks like he's just making this for using this to make some titles. Maybe he gets a single destroyer out to start pressuring this lab over here. And the Starlight is out for now. Mir floating a lot of metal. Actually, the blue team's floating so much metal right now. They're having a really tough time spending it. And looks like Enda Club's commander is going to go down.
Commander destroyed.
Forward cloak. Sneaky Pete, Jammer Tower is going to go up. That's going to let you cloak your commander and not show up on radar. So, sorry, one of the Tsars goes down. I think the other one went down as well. So just these Quakers they need to deal with. So some spam should help deal with that. Yeah, blue team is just not spending their metal right now. Here come the bombers. Wait, is that Christ? Who is this? Sorry. I thought he was higher. XTZ. Okay, I do kind of recognize that name, but bombing room goes off, takes out some of the wins. Looks like he's going to go for the Geo over here. Surrounded by build power, that's not what you want to do. Geo goes down, takes out all the build power with it, and that's just going to further exacerbate their energy issues. Looks like this Starlight might end up getting taken down. Jags are going to show up. They do have some anti-air to deal with these bombers, but they can just fly away, and looks like that is going to be it. Yeah, the blue team sitting on full lab right now. They do call the resign vote, and that game is over. That really well played from the red team here. X Factor kind of showing his stuff. He's got all this build power around this T2 lab. Really handled that quite well. So, hey, wait, are we in the queue? Let's see. Do we end up getting a spot? I've really been liking these small team games. Got Count Killjoy, Sabotai, and myself sitting in queue, so maybe they bring it up to 5v5, but I think Enda Club said he had to go after this, so a great divide. This is Domino, right? It's crazy you can just know who players are by their OS and country flag. Yeah, Domino. AKA, why am I so good? Man single-handedly invented slavery. Turn up that main music volume level. But hey, if you guys are here, the like button. leave us a comment. Let me know who's watching. Literally every 15th, my entire auto group disappears, and I have to I guess that's a glitch that's going on. Wait. This is a co-op host? Is this a co-op host? Not sure. Oh, looks like Bashi left. There is another 1v1 lobby that's going on. Ooh, Teddy's online. Maybe they'll show up here shortly enough. There is another 1v1 lobby. Yeah, Yoon, actually, I kind of want to jump in here and give him... He actually beat me on this map last time we played. Yeah, we'll pop in here and see what's going on. I don't think I'm going to lose my spot in the queue, so let's just see who's here. Oh, there he is. A rematch. Last time I lost, it was on unranked, so... and I was playing Armada, so... Maybe I'll have a bit of a better showing here. But hopefully you guys having a good day so far. It's 9:15 here in Austin, Texas. A little bit of a Friday morning stream before get the day started. Should be playing some best of sevens here soon. I know Akamar challenged me to another 1v1. There is a FAF player I challenged to best of 7 here. Should be doing that on sometime Saturday. So I'll be sure to stream that for you guys. All right, here we are, 1v1.
Location.
I think we're going to play Cortex here. I know our man Yoon did some crazy all-in. I've actually been using that same strat, very similar to the one I use on Canis, but he just starts here, gets the resbot out, and then just starts printing runs before he starts expanding. So I'll have to find some way to counter that.
Battle started.
Basically getting some LLTs up, I think is the name of the game, but let me turn this setting on. Limit camera zoom, turn that back up. Turn that down for casting. These crystals are actually surprisingly good. There's so much energy in these. For a while I've been kind of neglecting making the resbot, but I think I might actually start with a resbot open here. It's like wind's going down. So it wind's back up, so I think we should be able to just assist this out real fast. You need to get a forward radar up at some point. I don't see the grunt spam, so that leads me to believe I've been got.
You're low on power.
That's a nice catch.
Low power. Aircraft spotted.
I can't select these things. Jeez Louise.
Enemy commander destroyed.
GG.
Back.
This battle's still going on. Yeah. I think they just started, or maybe that lobby died. No, this has been still running for a bit. So, oh, let me pop in here. See if we can get into this. Oh, it looks like we got a pro stack. Okay. And the club's got to run. So. Got Zebra and Green Pox sitting in the lobby. Here's an aviate lobby we might be able to get into. Looks like it's kind of filling up. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. Or we could give our man to you in another game. Oh. Looks like he just logged off. Purple Heart sitting at 45 OS. Having a tough time deciding what lobby to join here. Let's try this one. We got our man Sabotai. Maybe this will fill up in short order. Is there any replays we can take a look at while we're waiting here? I think I lost to a 1v1 the other day. Might take a look at that. Yeah, this is that one. This person's really strong. I don't know where they came from. Yeeti, I don't know how to say this. I'll just call him Yeeti or something like that. But lost this game on pools pretty handedly. And took a game down. But very strong player. Kind of came out of nowhere. Ooh, we got high gain. Maybe jumping in? Yeah, there he is. I'll get this guy in a party. Got Blue Deer showing up. All right. Still needed to do a video with him, actually, for that last BPL win. Maybe pick his brain a little bit, maybe on some of the matches. I know it's been a little bit of time has passed since then, but I think it'd be worth taking a look at or having a chat with him. Always like sitting down with those little guys. This lobby is very tempting. Like the small team games lobby ended up dying. Yeah, Purple Heart. Sitting there waiting for an opponent. What is this? Rotato Noobs. Cream Rehost. 3 beers, kind of hard to turn down. So that game did end up launching. Also noticed Huck was playing some 1v1s last night, so good to see him starting to do that. Played a 24-minute game with Kuchi. I want to say he was trolling. Kuchi normally plays a little bit better, but take a look at this game I played versus Akumar. Actually, this I'll show off that strat. That's very similar to the one I use on Canis. Have to keep popping back in there and see if the lobby's filled up or yet. Just check something on my phone. Get this on the charger. Yeah, so this is very similar to the build I use on Canis. You can actually bust this out on any map that has like this nice like board 2-lab spawn that really like cuts down the rush distance between you and your opponent, and then some energy reclaim. So like Onyx Cauldron, Canis River, stuff like that you can use this build on. But it's really simple. Really simple build, honestly. Just do like, you know, pretty standard 2 max 3 wins bot lab. Get the resbot out first, and then you make just enough energy to just spam grunts out. So you go like resbot like 16 grunts, something like that. I think you need around like 270, 300 energy per second for this to work. So just get the red spot out. Man, there's like even a decent amount of reclaim right there. Like 3,000 energy. I don't even know how that works, but jeez Louise. Yeah, and then you just make grunts and run them across the map. And this usually shuts down like the really standard like 1v1 opens where you play a little greedy with your cons. Like, yeah, 3 grunts, 3 cons, something like that. He's going for a con turret even to pay for this. And you can already see the army value difference, 17%. It's going to be a bit hard for him to kind of shut this down. I was a little bit sloppy with my marker, I'd say, at certain points, but overall didn't fare too poorly. So first construction bot goes down over here, grab a mechs. This one ends up getting taken out. Yeah, could have been a little cleaner on the micro there, pulling back that damage grunt. Sneak a couple of grunts back over here. And even here, yeah, losing a few extra grunts a little unnecessarily, I'd say. Not pulling this one forward quickly enough. Yeah, ends up tapping out. You know, you get the base surrounded by grunts. There's not much you can do, even with the counter. I think he's stalling on metal rate, so. And that's what you do. The follow-up to this is, I think I made one too many cons, but after the first 16 grunts, you just make 2 cons, and then make 2 cons, and then expand with your commander, right? Like there's like all these mexes you can grab fairly quickly. I suppose you could even kind of maybe go forward like this if you wanted to, maybe like edge build this mex. But yeah, that's the game. Yeah, dead lobby. Wyshire. Who is that? I think this is that Russian player who always changes their name. Yeah, Charlotte. Another great player from FAF. There's 2 of them who have like very similar like names. I'm not sure what to. Yeah, Sora. I think it's the one I know him as. But they just like they use these like just like anime names. Akioma Lin. Oh, he had that for a while. Rotato Potato. Could jump in this lobby, mid rating 10. I guess you're not going to get too much of a different quality between the 2, actually. I do like Swirly Rock, actually. It's a fun map. Oh, so close. Oh my gosh, look at this. Jeez Louise. Might as well join this lobby. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of Rotato. Hey, it looks like we're gonna get into the game, so High Gain stepped out. Would have been nice to have him on the team, but we got Sabutai, so Blodir, easy raid. Got Mr. Dirac too. I'd say he's a bit underrated. Pretty strong player from Sweden. Plug my phone in. All right. So I do like playing the tech spot on this map, but there's also a couple of other ones that are fairly strong. Air's pretty good here. Also kind of eco, semi-eco, something like that. This front spot has got tons of mexes really, so this is a decent spot. But I think in light of the amount of lower OS players on the team, I think I might opt to just go for one of these tech spots, whether it's here or here. We'll see what Sabatai wants to do. We play Cortex here. Or Armada. I think I'll just play Cortex.
Please choose your starting location.
Kind of like this tech spot slightly better. Yeah, so this is a really strong spot. I've actually been meaning to make a video on here because I've seen Autopilot likes to play this spot and he does it really well. Every time I look back at his base, he has a an APHIS going. I'm not sure how he does it so quickly. I think I might just have to all in here, given like the state of the lobby. Me too. Rush your mexes and the Geo, yeah, pretty much.
Battle started.
I think we might open Resbot. Yeah, 0 wind speed's pretty abysmal. Oh, gotta let the dog in. All right. I guess we can go Resbot first. Something like that. Floating a bit of energy, but it's going to the team, so somehow we've accessed energy. You do need the Resbot to like reclaim your solars and the lab at some point though, so it would be nice to kind of keep that alive. This goes here. Oh my gosh, your commander's just idle, man. Just, ugh. Okay, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Make sure he doesn't fold. I don't think I can walk through this actually with my commander. Yeah.
Aircraft detected.
Okay, we got Blue Deer over here, and then some random 17 OS tech player. So bit of a blunder making this solar actually, or excuse me, contour it. That was a little premature.
You're low on power.
Okay, so he's gonna need some help.
An allied commander self-destructed. Enemy commander destroyed. You've received new units.
So we do need to tap this guy's like 40 mechs. I'll just make a second one. Because I can tap that and then give it to the Geo player.
Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander has died. commander destroyed.
I didn't make enough E, really. Fuck.
Low power.
That's nice. Gotta wait for the Geo to get up, and then we can start making our additional construction turrets.
T2 unit detected. Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, it got anti-air on the high ground. That's really good.
Air transport detected.
How's the other side of the map doing? Looks pretty good.
Enemy commander destroyed. T3 unit detected. Enemy commander destroyed.
Okay, that's going well. Need to get some like AA up soon because this is like T2 error. He's got his AGOs, okay.
Enemy commander destroyed. T3 unit is ready.
GG.
Enemy commander destroyed. Battle ended.
Well played, well played. Oh. Man, my arm's sore. Uh, Johannes Mitvid, good to see you, man. Poor Dever stalling out E-wall. Team converts, yeah. Yeah, Blood Deer is in fact royalty, I'd say. So I think I can get away with doing the Gucci Open on this map. We'll see. Oh, now they have the good team, I guess. Blood Deer, Sabutai, Mr. Dirac. Man, that last balance patch with the reducing the lab costs, increasing the build power, all that was such a good change, really. So well done. I'm curious to know if you could share any thoughts on like if the balance team is considering balancing co-op somehow in team games. I'd be curious to know what their approach is kind of on that. I know it's been a big point of contention in the community for a while now. Oh, there we go. Got that invite. Surprised to see how many players just don't reclaim their solars after they're on T2 economy. It's like just basically a metal bank at that point. I mean, like it's just 20 energy per second. Let's check and see if this right. Yeah, okay. Looks good. Yeah, so I might do something a bit different here and just go for that Gucci strat. Not sure if it's good or not, but we'll try it. I do like to play this air spot right here, but it can get a little awkward. They're able to secure these locations with anti-air and stuff like that. Kind of like boxes you in, so I don't want to deal with that. So I'll just do here. Something like that. Where do you want me to disappoint? That seems fine. Got our good players on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm curious to know why he's not starting there, actually. Maybe, I guess this is more of like a teching spot. Something like that. I am a bit worried about not having good players in the back line. I could that could kind of bite us in the butt, but we'll see. I would like to go air. Okay. Yeah, okay, that works. Man, should I like start in the back line actually? Hmm. Front is better. Okay. Not sure if I like this spot here. You could actually be on the 3.2 max, but I don't wanna. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy's kind of awkwardly spaced. Oh. Roop. Wait, who was that? Oh, now he's back online. Right? Dinosaurs?
Battle. Any good 1v1 lobbies going on right now? No, they're playing that one on. Nope. Don't see any. Their team looks a little stacked, actually. Lodir, Sabotai, Mr. Dirac. I guess we got Evangelon here. Evangelon? I think I might just spawn in the back line and just try and eco, because most lower OS players do know how to front like in some way, or at least long enough to kind of buy you enough time to get your T2 online. So I think that could be important. Yeah, I think I'll do that. What is that? Art? Red? Please choose your starting location.
I'm gonna ask him. Tortoise.
trying to think.
Battle started.
I'll take those. Maybe I get an air lab up and like try and grab those mexes over there or something like that. Actually, I think this is an air spot technically where I'm at. You need about 500 energy per second. I don't know where my other resbot went.
You've received new units. Enemy commander destroyed. Aircraft detected. Air transport detected. An allied commander self-destructed.
That's not good. Okay, the LT should save him. Bloodier's playing air. That is not good. That's also not good. I don't really have a lot of metal options here. I need to get my Geo up here pretty soon.
An allied commander has died.
A little bit worried about Blodir, but I need to get my anti-nuke up here soon. And those take forever to build. I mean, I'm not sure if I should go for an Aphis or what. That's not really a huge problem yet.
T2 unit detected. Air transport detected.
Okay, he's on T2 air, so I need to fix that here soon enough. Okay.
An allied commander has died.
That's a problem. Gonna have to find a way to deal with that. This is going okay.
overflowing metal. Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander has died.
So that's a problem. I didn't realize that was going so poorly.
An allied commander has died. T3 unit is ready. An allied commander has died.
I just think I've fallen behind on Aphis, really.
You've received new units. Radar lost. An allied commander has died. Warning, you have the last commander. Radar lost.
Alright, I guess we can resign.
detected.
You just can't beat the mammoths, man. You have the right units.
Stealthy units detected. An allied commander has died. Warning, your team is down to its last commander.
Those T1 bombers flying in. It's crazy.
T3 unit detected.
See how many APIS he's got. What is this? 12? I'm not sure who's not resigning. Okay. Yeah, this is a much better layout. I'd say spreading out the build tower.
Commander has died. Battle.
Hey, Koopy, yeah. That lobby did end up dying, so my fault. I think that might be it for me, though. Gotta get around to making some breakfast, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you can, hit the